I know you have loved because it is customer top rated. It's a top find. And you and I have talked about this many, many times, that a sharp knife is a safe knife.
That's right.
And so being able to, thank you. Being able, Chef Tony just delivered my water. You know what? Being able to maintain those sharp knives in your kitchen, very, very important. But being able to do it ourselves hasn't always been so easy until now.
No, almost everyone struggles with getting their knives sharp. And you know what? Sharp Shark has, to me, in my 20 plus years in the business, restaurants, catering business, has come up with the easiest, most effective knife sharpener, but also the safest. This is our 2-stage knife sharpener, okay? So you have the first stage, which are tungsten carbide grooves. They're harder than the steel on the blade, so they can actually break the metal down to reestablish that angle that makes it sharp, but also ceramic honing bars, that stage 2, to polish and give you that razor's brand new knife edge that you remember. But here's the thing that separates us: patented suction cup design. This is where the safety and effectiveness comes in, because you can take this to any smooth countertop, just like this, and there's a little clasp here. You push down on the clasp. When I engage this like this, this is now secure to the countertop. So I could actually move this whole table, and that's important because when you're sharpening a knife, a lot of people use sharpeners, they have to put their hand near the blade, and it's dangerous. With the Sharp Shark, I don't have to do that, and because it's secure, one-handed, simple operation, simply pull the knife, and this is stage 1, and this knife right here, I'd like to point out, Mary, is over 20 years old, okay?
Oh, wow.
It's from one of my restaurants. I pull this about 4 times, 5 times till I really feel the edge through the tungsten carbide grooves. I go to the ceramic honing bars, and this actually smooths and polishes the edge. Now, you take a look at this when I show you this knife. You can actually see how shiny that is. That is how a sharp knife should look. Now, take a look at this with a tomato, because I can tell you it's sharp, but we're going to show you it. Tomatoes are notoriously difficult with the skin. Slide the knife through. I mean, it glides through this tomato, and what I love about it never pierces. And take a look at how thin these slices are. In fact, I'm going to pull out a super, and I mean super thin slice, because that knife is now like brand new. Every knife can be that sharp in your drawer in a matter of seconds.
Absolutely can. Well, we have a set of 2 for you today, remember. So over here we have the set of 2 black, which is always a popular choice. And then we also have the set of 2 in the red. I'm going to move right on down in front here and show you the set of 2 in the blue. Right next to it, the set of 2 purple, and then directly in front, the set of 2 green. These look like little bumper cars to me.
I know, love it.
So cute. Customer top rated set of 2 is a featured price of $21.46, but you're getting 2. Way more than 50,000 have been sold here at QVC. So to say it's popular, a little bit of an understatement. But really, I wanted to show too, and I'll hold up one of the greens, that when we talk about it's a 2-stage knife sharpening system. So here's the 1 on this end.
That's right.
And then here is the 2. So you really have to start with 1 and then move over to 2. So just so you know, very easy to see when you get it home.
Yeah, and there's a little arrow right here. If you turn it toward the camera, it tells you what direction. Only one direction you pull the knife toward you. So make sure you just follow that arrow. Could not be easier to use.
Perfectly. Perfect. So don't saw it.
Don't saw it. It's just
one direction.
One direction. And here's this is a demonstration we've been doing now since we've launched this item. This is a steel that everybody gets when they buy a set of knives. It comes in their block. Now, to use a steel, you have to get the precise angle, okay? If you don't get the right angle, you wind up dulling the knife. But here's the other thing. When you're sharpening with the steel, notice the direction of the knife down toward my hand. Dangerous. I've seen so many chefs in my own kitchens actually cut themselves. But we're gonna show you how effective Sharp Shark is. I'm gonna intentionally dull this knife. Watch what happens. I'm gonna run this across the steel. Now, you wouldn't do this at home, but I can tell you so many people that have tried to use a steel wind up with this result.
Gives me the gristles.
Yeah, because you know what? If you get the wrong angle, you dull it. So here's a sponge. Now, here's a knife. I'm going to show you how dull this knife is, okay? I'm going to try to cut a sponge. Now, I'm putting pressure on. When you talked about what's safe and not safe, when you use pressure with a knife in the kitchen, you lose control of it. I cannot cut this sponge. But I'm going to take this knife, and you can do this with any knife in your drawer. Go to your Sharp Shark. Start with stage 1, like we just mentioned to you, the tungsten carbide grooves, and pull it. Now, you're going to see, you can see, I don't know if the camera can catch it, little metal shavings that are coming off of this metal.
And that's okay.
That's okay, because you know what that's doing? It's reestablishing that angle that makes the knife sharp. Now, this was really dull, so it's going to take about 6 or 8 passes.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go to the ceramic honing bars. That's going to finish the sharpening process. And now we're going to go back to that sponge, okay? Now remember, I could not get through the sponge a moment ago. Same knife that was dull as could be. Watch what happens when I go through this, okay? Okay? This is like a brand new knife out of the box. Every knife can be that sharp.
I love it. Let's take a look at the colors again, because I hear red is very, very popular. We do have a set of 2 black. We have the set of 2 red still available. which is amazing because it's customer top rated and it's a top find, and you get 2 for $21.46, and the red is always popular, so they are here. We also have the set of 2 blue, the set of 2 in the purple, and the set of 2 in the green. Customer top rated. That means folks loved the Sharp Shark set of 2 countertop 2-stage knife sharpeners so much that they came back to our website to alert you that this is a great buy. And the fact that you can still get them today is outstanding because Father's Day, tis the season for grilling.
Grilling, that's right.
We are doing a lot. I feel like I do a lot of prep in the summertime, especially because we've got all those great grill pans. We start doing kebabs. We start doing all those things. And of course, year round, quite frankly, because holidays, we're doing a ton of prepping too.
No, you're so right.
Ooh, what type of knives?
So every knife, the only knife you can't use is a ceramic knife on this, okay?
Okay.
But serrated bread knives, okay? Again, most sharpeners,
No way.
and notice how I'm holding these other knives. One hand, I only need one hand because of that suction cup design. And here's another important tip. You do not have to press down hard, okay? It's just a gentle drag through those tungsten carbide grooves, and I can feel it breaking down the metal, and then just this easy through those honing bars, you're gonna see the edge of the knife now. You can see how shiny it is. That means it's been sharpened and it's ready to go like it was brand new out of the box. And don't be fooled, because I love the fact that this is super compact, so it's not going to take up a lot of space in your drawer, but it can handle things like a big, heavy meat cleaver, okay?
Goodness.
Again, don't be scared by the fact, oh, it's so small and cute. It is super powerful. Those tungsten carbide grooves don't need any maintenance, okay? And now that the camera's close in there, I'm actually going to do something here. I'm going to show you something. First of all, to release it from the countertop, all you have to do is unhinge it. Comes right off. And I want you to look here. Do you see this here?
Look at the filings.
Those are the metal shavings, okay? Now,
wow.
That is how it's reestablishing that angle on the blade on your knife. It's harder than the steel. And it's important, by the way, when you're sharpening, to clean your knife before you use it for food prep, because there will be little shavings.
Good tip.
But that's what it's doing for you. But again, right back on the countertop, engage this clasp. It's secure. Now, I like to compare this. I know you got to go back to colors.
No.
This is what a lot of people are familiar with. So take a look at this. If you had this type of knife sharpener, you have to put your hand near the knife, dangerous, and then you have to hold it steady. You don't have to do that with Sharp Shark. It's secure, compact, and easy.
Actually, what I was diving for, food processor blades?
I love it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so think about that. If you were trying to sharpen that with an ordinary knife sharpener, how would you do that?
I couldn't.
You
I
couldn't.
wouldn't.
Well, take a look now. Because I can use both hands, Sharp Shark stays steady for me. I can actually take processor blades, which get dull just like every other blade,
Of course.
and pull them through, because I
No
know
way.
that the Sharp Shark is not going to move. And nobody else has that technology. That's what I love about it. This is what we do. We give you not only the precision sharpening, but the safe and effective way to do it.
Okay, I've never seen that. That's awesome. So we have these blades out here as an example, but I mean, pocket knives.
Pocket knives.
You showed us that too.
Pocket knives. You can use, how about those?
Hunting knives?
Hunting
Fishing
knives?
knives?
Fishing knives. Again, doesn't matter how small. We did a 10-inch chef knife. This is a small pocket knife. Same result, the same exact motion, one-handed. Again, you don't have to be trained.
I love it.
My favorite thing, you mentioned the reviews.
Yes.
It's like unbelievable, because when people use this for the first time, they can't believe how easy all their knives are restored to new. Yeah, please do it. Yeah,
I want to try.
You do
so
it.
Here's the one.
Yep.
So all the way from the back to the front.
That's
one.
right.
How many do you think? 2?
I usually say about 3 to 6 times, depending on how sharp or dull your knife is. And
4,
you'll know.
5. I think that's
right.
good. It
And
feels like it kind of
you can
gave a
feel,
little.
Exactly.
And then same amount over here.
Same amount over there.
3, 2, 3, can't count, 4, 5.
You want to see if this is sharp?
This, I know that this was an old knife.
This is an old, inexpensive knife. You want to try to cut this tomato?
Yes, I don't want your hands
You do
to
it.
be
You
there,
do
though.
it.
I was waiting. I don't want to hurt your fingers. Oh, come on.
I mean, it's
I'm not
like
kidding. You know I'm not a chef. I'm not even close. I'm the clumsy cook. And I'm cutting. Look at this.
Look at how thin that is.
Look at that shred of a tomato. That's like I put it through a mandolin slicer.
Exactly. It's razor sharp. It could not be easy. You know, I give this as a gift to so many people. It's the one thing I give that people come back to me, oh my goodness, my knives are sharp again. And they can't believe how easy it is.
This is the first thing that my husband saw on QVC, that his eyes glazed over and he said, I have to have that. So he loves this one. Remember, black, red, blue, purple, green, those are all your color choices, customer top rated. It's a top find, $21.46. Well over 200 have been ordered just in our show today. So continue to place your orders. If you want to call in, it is 800-500-7590 to place your order. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
to all of
Day
you.
to you. Happy Mother's Day, everybody watching.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you know what? If you would like to find out more about our program here, this is called In the Kitchen with Mary. You go to QVC.com and search Mary's Kitchen on our website, which is hysterical considering that you taught me almost everything I know. But In the Kitchen with Mary, you can find out what my selections are, culinary musts. You can find out what crazy things we've done on the program, what foods made me fall out of my shoes. But you can find all of it by searching Mary's Kitchen on QVC.com. And remember, anything that you want to place an order for, just use the order number 800-500-7590. Also coming up, Kansas City Steaks. This is filet mignon, 5 1-pound packages of filet mignon tips.